Alright, what's up with this? The kid Kevin AntoniYo. You're here with Black Affiliated and your host Dymond Alexis. One time. I'm sorry you not the one for me. I know they mad as ever. I kill them, put them in a bag. Now y'all niggas could be glad together. It's whatever, I'm really okay with it. I know how to get away with murder. ABC and OJ did it. Hold a weapon with no gloves.
Alright, so today I'm sitting with Kevin AntoniYo. How are you today?
I'm wonderful. How are you?
I'm great. Alright, so let's start by saying, like, where are you from?
I'm from right here in Brooklyn, New York.
Alright. So how long have you been rapping?
A lot of years.
Mm-hmm.
I say 10 plus.
Have you been taking it serious like the whole time, or you just was like rapping?
I think maybe after year 3, 4, kind of took a turn and got a little serious.
Okay. So how old were you?
Probably like 18.
18? Okay.
Like 18. I was like, it's time to really do this.
Mhm.
You know.
Okay.
People were enjoying it more than I thought they would. So.
Who was the first person that was basically like, yo, let's go ahead and do this?
My cousin Kyle, aka Joe Ness. They were all rapping. I was in church playing the drums, so I was just laughing at them like, "What are y'all doing?" You know. Then I kind of got caught up. So.
Do you remember like your first, like your first song?
Somebody just asked me that yesterday, and I remember the song. I don't really remember it like word for word, but thank God.
Have you improved majorly?
I think we made a lot of improvements.
Okay. All right. So do you feel like, since hip hop originated in New York, do you feel like it has like influenced you, inspired you?
I think if there's any place that I get musical inspiration from, it's from the guys that are doing it here.
Okay. So who are your top favorite, let's say top 3 artists in New York that's from New York?
No, I'm joking. Lloyd Banks is one of my like all-time favorites. It's kind of unfair. Gotta go with Jay. And my brother D King, aka Mr. AIO. You know what I'm saying? That's where I'm at with it.
Okay. Alright, so we're gonna play a game called 60 Seconds. So basically, I'll just say a phrase or ask you a question, and you're just gonna answer it. Okay.
Whatever pops in your mind.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright.
Cool.
So name your top 5 artists from the 2000s.
Mystical. Genuine. I don't have a time limit, right?
No, you cool.
Ludacris. Petey Pablo. No. And Lil Jon.
Okay. Alright. So would you rather be in the 90s or now?
Oh, I think I would have fun in the 90s.
Okay. New York or down south?
Come on, I'm going with the hometown.
Lloyd Banks or Fabulous?
Whew. I'm gonna go to the bank with it. I'm gonna go with Banks.
Okay. So previously you said Lloyd Banks was like one of your favorites. Why is he one of your favorites?
I think when it came to punchlines, like Fab was dope. He had like, he was always slick with it, but Banks came with like that hunger, and it was just like, it was scary. You know what I mean? So I think for me, I feel like he put a lot of fear in a lot of dudes that were like, oh, I have punchlines.
Okay.
You know? So.
Alright. So, how was it like seeing the email from Pandora about your song being played? Don't Fall in Love?
It was cool only because they denied it first.
Really?
Yeah, they denied it. Like, I guess I don't know how the submission process went with my manager, but they denied it at first.
Wow.
So we kind of like, all right, whatever. We move on to the next one. They'll come back around, and they came back around.
So how long ago? When they first denied it, and then like how long was the time?
It was probably a year.
For real? Wow.
Yeah, it's probably a year. I think when we sent it before we released it. I don't know how he went around it, but before we released it, I seen the email that they and they don't tell you why. They just say, hey, unfortunately, But then I seen the email like, hey, we're taking your song, and I was just like, okay, be my guest. You know what I mean? Like, of course, So I mean, that was a great feeling.
Have you had anybody come up to you and like say like, oh, I heard your song on Pandora, or like?
Oh no, I was sitting down eating dinner like 1 o'clock in the morning, at a diner in Queens, and these 4 dudes walk up to the table, and they're like, "Yo, what up?" And I'm just like, "They gonna rob me? Like, what's up?" So yeah, I saw that Panda video on Instagram. That joint was crazy, and I'm like, "Oh, I appreciate you, man." You know, I was confused, but you know, that was cool.
Yeah, I was just about to ask, like, what made you rap over Panda? Because you did it not too long ago, right?
Yeah, it was recent. It was real recent. My manager Nate, shout out to him. I didn't want to do it. He really thought it was a great idea for me to jump on that, and you know, I guess it brought out the best of me.
Yeah.
You know? Or at least a little bit. You know, because there's more.
Why didn't you want to do it? Because like everybody else did it.
I just felt like it was. I don't want to say overrated. I just felt like it was just everybody was just like doing it. It was just like it was to the point where I was watching the feedback from people like, "Oh my God, stop getting on Panda." You know what I mean? Like everybody's getting on Panda. Like everybody, it's annoying. And I was just like, yeah, I don't want to be another one of those guys with a Panda remix. You know what I mean? And then, hey, I did it, and it just.
Yeah, so like right now, because we were just looking at it, has like over 200,000 views, and
it's still going.
It's still going.
So I mean, I'm gonna go Facebook gold in a little bit. You know what I'm saying? I'm on my way to 1 million with that one. So
far as like promoting your music, do you see most of your fans on Facebook? Like, because I know a lot of different artists, they kind of like mark on different like either Twitter, Instagram. Which one is your favorite?
I think Facebook is probably the most like interactive right now. They're coming from all, like I'm seeing it from all over.
Yeah, I feel like Facebook has kind of changed. Like
definitely, they definitely give the artists a couple more tools or a couple more help. They give us a little more help. You know what I'm saying? So I think Instagram is more for people that just want to look cool and not really interact. You know what I'm saying? It's more about their profile. You know what I'm saying? So I think Facebook people are like, yo, look, it's hot, I'm gonna share that, boom. And then it's like, it's in front of this many people on this page, that page. So it's just like, it'll spread just like that, you know?
I feel like every day it's like a new artist, you know, coming out. How do you feel like you're making yourself stand out?
I think for those that watch this interview and you hear the music, like, I think it's self-explanatory. I don't sound like anybody, you know, and if I do sound like anybody, they're not around anymore, or they're probably one of your favorites. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I mean, I think just trying to be myself. Like when people name certain artists, I'm just like, I don't really know who they're talking about. No offense. I'm not listening to anybody. So subconsciously, you might hear me say something that they said, or it's how they said it. Like I don't know who's doing what. You know, I'm here with me and my team that we doing what we doing, and that's really all I know about.
Okay. So, on your playlist, like what would be like I guess like your top 3 favorite songs, right? Of it could be from the 90s, 2000s.
Top 3.
One could be yours.
Favorite songs. Nah.
Okay.
I won't even do that. It's cheating. Top 3 favorite songs. Marcus Houston has a song called Everything, right? That's like one of my favorite songs. We just played it yesterday. Jay-Z and Biggie Smalls, Brooklyn's Finest. It's probably like my favorite like rap song like in the world. This is different, but I don't know if anybody knows this. Family Reunion. It's Joe Budden, Fab, Ransom, Hitchcock. It's like it's you'll have to go look that one up. Yeah. You have to go look that one up. That's probably one of my all-time favorites.
Yeah. So when I've asked you about artists, you named a few like R&B artists. Do you like I'm trying to think.
I like R&B probably a little more than I.
Yeah, that's
like
what
rap. Like I have a few selected guys that rap that I'm just like hands down, but R&B, like I'd rather listen to R&B.
Okay. Who is somebody you would want to work with on the R&B side?
Rico Love. Set that up, you know what I mean? Rico Love. I think he's probably somebody I can see myself working with.
Okay. Alright, so let's talk about your recent single, She Don't Care. So how did that concept come out?
I think it was a few different concepts before we landed on that one. Like we always have the record start here, and then by the time me and D done with it, it's like we forgot what we started off with, you know. But I started off with the verses first, and it was pretty much just like a compliment, you know, just a compliment to a young lady who doesn't need anything from me. I can't bring anything to the table that she don't already have. Okay. So she don't care. You know what I mean? So from there we that's when the hook came around, and then we had some fun with it, and Tevin Campbell references and different things like that. It was dope. So.
Alright, so do you have a visual coming soon?
Yeah. July. Do
you have an exact date, or is just dropping in sometime in July?
We're not gonna put no date on it.
Okay.
But it's dropping in July, I'll tell you that much.
Alright, so do you have any upcoming projects?
Yeah, the project, I don't know if I'm gonna call it mixtape, album, EP. The project is called Behind Schedule. Okay. And it's probably gonna follow up right after the video drops.
Are you working on it now, like, or is it already finished? Or?
We got a bunch of records for it, but just selected them and making that final touch on them, or picking which records are gonna be on it. It'll be done by the end of July when we drop that video.
Okay, how many songs are you looking for to be up there?
Probably 10, maybe 10? 11 the most.
Okay, so far, like, what's your favorite song that you've recorded that so you know for a fact is gonna be up there?
She Don't Care. That's my favorite right now. That's my baby. Probably because it's probably the first time that I actually sang on my own record. So that's one of my favorites right now.
Would you get into singing later on?
Not too much, you know. I'll probably dibble and dabble here and there, but I'll leave that to the guys that do that.
Okay, so what do you see yourself doing for New York in the next couple of years?
I think I want to bring back that. I think I'm going to, or I know I'm going to bring back that feeling. You know what I mean? Where dudes know when you come to New York, or when you book that guy from New York, it's going to be a different situation than, you know, all of that on the stage. It's not going to be all of that. We're gonna get on stage. We're gonna give you that. Okay. Them punches, you know, and we're gonna get them bars out. You know, that's what we're gonna do.
Oh, one more question. Like, how was it being interviewed by Sway?
Oh, shout out to Sway and the whole team up there. Serious. It was great. Like, I can't even put that into words.
Yeah, how was the atmosphere? Like,
the pressure was in the room. Yeah. You know, I had to put the pressure. I had to add to it and put the pressure on the other guys in the room. You know what I'm saying? But it was a dope experience. I worked for that one. You know, because I know people in the building, and they was just like, "You ain't ready yet." So it wasn't no like they just walked me in the building and we walked like, nah, we put in like years of work for them to be like, nah, you got to get up here now. You ready? You know. So shout out to Sway.
All right, so we have the mixtape coming soon. Yes. Visual for She Don't Care coming soon. So stay tuned to Black Affiliated.
Right. One time.
For Klondike, guess I'm saying she a gold digger. Got her own, but still ain't messing with no broke nigga. Body language, I could read that. I can say that you'll find somebody better, but I probably wouldn't mean that. Pull up, I hit the curb just a little. Pre in the backseat, put your girls in the middle. Curve, then she giggle. Hit me if you change your mind, cause I can change your world just a little. She don't care, she can get it if she want it, but she don't even want it. Nigga, she don't